meaning of APC. Well, it probably will later, yeah? Then the evening before, which was like the Sunday evening, so they started changing, removing all their flags to get ready for the day after, which was yesterday.
Masu bibiyar wannan kafa ta Kano Live 24, kamar da kuke gani nan fadar gwamnatin jihar Kano kenan a shirye-shirye da ake yi na bikin sauya sheka na mai girma gwamna Alhaji Abba Kabir Yusuf, inda ake daura tutar jam'iyyar APC kenan kamar yadda sanarwa ta gabata a dazu cewa a gobe ne idan Allah ya kai mu gwamna Abba Kabir Yusuf zai sauya sheka daga jam'iyyar NNPP zuwa kuma jam'iyyar APC. Kamar yadda kuke gani tuni dai gashi nan ana ta kokarin daura tuta. Kano Live 24 kenan mai hada shirye-shiryenta a kafafen sada zumunta na zamani, kuma ni dai sunana Khalid Yusuf Idris, wanda a wannan guri nake kawo muku yadda take wakana a fadar gidan gwamnatin Kano. Shirye-shirye na sauya sheka kai tsaye yadda take wakana a wannan haraba ta kofar gidan gwamnatin Kano.
So that is the end of, well, not yet, the governor. So himself officially, right, they declared for APC, Ebekebe, yesterday, where Gandola, the Babanriga mobile banking CEO, was a special guest of honor because he was the one to welcome him to APC. Ebekebe. Yesterday, inside the government house in Kano.
Especially for the team in neutral Kano State. By the industries we will revive, by the peace we will secure, and the opportunities we will open for our youth. My loyalty is unwavering. It belongs first to Kano State and its people. Kano first, Kano first, Kano first than any other. In the spirit of stability, inclusion, and long-term thinking, I wish to announce another important step that we are taking today. I am approving the establishment of the Kano Elders Council. Kano Elders Council is going to be a non-partisan advisory body of respected statesmen, elders,
honorable ministers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria who are here with us, the Executive Council of Kano State, and all party principals of APC, and all political appointees of the executive governor of Kano State. Ladies and gentlemen, peace be upon you all. Meaning, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. First of all, I would like to convey the greetings, the well wishes of His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to the people of Kano State, and in particular to the Governor of Kano State for this very important occasion. First of all, we are very grateful. We leaders of the APC always proud of. The executive governor of Kano State, I would like to
people were supposed to prison. So they are the elders, right? A month ago, by the way, this Abba guy and Gandola, they were at loggerheads because Gandola said he was going to set up his own forest guard, like under which authority? And he started recruiting people, his own supporters, to become the forest guard for Kano State, the state police regime, yeah? Then again, it was going to also set up the state police, like under which authority? So the state governor, which is this Abba guy, quickly set up their own, launched it, and they were at the opposing camps just a month ago. Now they are together in this their treasury, you know. So yeah, APC is now Kano. Sorry, Kano is now APC, and as at the last count, Tinubu has now. Tinubu now have 30 to 31 state governors on his side. And according to them, the 2027 elections for APC is like almost 90% victory assured. Do you understand? Like, it may change tomorrow, but today, if the election is held, forget about your hardship. Forget about that, out of school children, or forget about this terrorism. You don't have to worry about that. If election is held today, Tinubu will have 90% of the votes. They were unjust too, because the Plateau state governor has also joined them. Meanwhile, the Taraba state governor, who has also joined them, they are going to do the celebration soon. This was said the APC chairman in Jos this afternoon.
Your Excellency, today we are stronger, today we are better, today we are more united. We are going to pilot Plateau State. We will give direction to people of Plateau State. We ensure that the motto of our party, which is justice, will promote it on the plateau. Social justice, equity in everything we can distribute. Every person on the plateau will have the justice that they required across the state. No religious difference, no tribal difference, no sentiments. We're going to move Plateau State in one direction. That's the motto of our party. Also, we know our second part of our motto is peace. Our coming together. Our coming together. The movement of myself, our followers, and everybody that follows you and follows me, and all the other structures of APC and PDP on the plateau will bring the needed peace on the plateau. We'll work together, we'll work with our people, we'll strategize and ensure that peace permeates across the entire state. That's what we all stand for, and that's what we're going to also move along with you, not just in words, but in action. We ensure that our words are felt, our actions are felt across all the 70 states of Plateau State. The third word on our motto is unity. Today we have a united Plateau, not just united in football, the United Football Club, but united people, united citizens, united people, united in politics, united in religion, united in everything we do. Socially today we are also binded together. That brotherhood that made us one, that brotherhood that makes Plateau tick, that unity, that home and peace and prosperity of Plateau today is the marking step. The step starts now. The time for unity, the time for peace, the time for justice is now. And so we are going to move Plateau State forward. Today I count you as my newest bride. And we've married you from PDP. We've moved you to APC. We are going to hand over today to you our broom. Our broom will give you the strength to sweep all your supporters across the 70 states into APC. That broom will sweep the entire Plateau, from all parts of Plateau. You're going to sweep everything that we require into the party. The broom will sweep disunity. The broom will sweep any part of corruption. The peace, the broom will sweep disunity. The broom will ensure that we become one. Separate entity, but binded in unity. And that's what we'll see from today going forward. And for other people who are here, today you are our 26th governor. 26. We're yet to receive the remaining 3. Added to the 3 today, I can proudly say that APC has 29 registered members of APC as governors. 29 governors of APC. And we will be expecting more. We are not tired of getting everybody. Our intention, our motive, our objective is to ensure that everybody in Nigeria becomes a member of APC. Because we are providing the best of governance. Mr. President is providing the best of governance. Every governor knows that before now, the amount of revenue that comes to the state that's providing development without collecting loan is because of the good governance being provided at national. 2023, over 30 states were owing salaries. Today, all these are history. The economy is reviving. Infrastructure are building every day. State governments are investing in infrastructure. Social investment is promoting everywhere across the states. And that's what we want across the country. So we want all the governors, all the senators, all the citizens of Nigeria to come and partner with His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to move Nigeria forward.
Ẹni òfò ni ẹ ṣòfò láyé ẹ tún ṣe lálìkìyàmà ẹ̀yin rádaràda wọ̀nyí. Ẹni òfò ni ẹ ṣòfò láyé ẹ tún ṣe lálìkìyàmà ẹ̀yin rádaràda wọ̀nyí.
There's something about Nigeria politicians, especially these APC people. It is the audacity. The middle belt part of Nigeria, what they have suffered in the last 10 years, in the hands of the APC, you should never see anything APC in that part of Nigeria to even start with, but they have the audacity to tell people we are, we're bringing you peace, we are bringing development. Like they are telling people that their reality is actually not reality. It is what they are telling them that is reality. In that sense, that audacity, nobody's going to touch them, So what are you going to do about it? Nothing. Crazy, yeah? Also, this is still a political party. This is still political parties issue, okay? So the opposition, ADC, people have their suspicion about this ADC, and it's an ADC thinking, right? For those who believe that if you read the body language of most of those who are in that ADC coalition, you might actually suspect that their body language tilts towards the candidacy of Atiku. A sentiment that a lot of people actually hold, and some are saying, well, you may be wrong. However, the APC, the Tinubu's people, they have been very, very particular about what is going to become of the ADC once the real game is played. Talking about the Atiku, Amechi, Peter Obi, so like the Obidients also in the shovel. So what is going to be the outcome if this person gets it, if that person doesn't get it, or if this one gets it, what's going to happen? And that projection seemed to also be very much like prevalent inside their ADC self, according to Bolaji Abdullahi, who happened to be their spokesperson, the ADC spokesperson. It's been all over the place. Well, they are concerned that if the coalition is ever going to work out, will be based on how, according to Bolaji Abdullahi, how Peter Obi talks to his followers. Because his followers are saying, no Peter Obi, no interest in any of this coalition. No Peter Obi, no coalition. Peter Obi or nothing. Yeah, Peter Obi or nothing. That is one slogan that has been pushed for the past few months, okay? So, according to Bolaji Abdullahi, this position threatens the unity that the opposition needs in this their coalition. And it is also very much going to be to the disadvantage of Peter Obi if he failed to talk to his supporters to stop saying Peter Obi or nothing, Peter Obi or nothing. And this has sort of like, it didn't help, okay? It has now escalated to something more. This was Bolaji Abdullahi appearing on this X space, discussing the coalition and the Obidients.
Ticket, and he will have done a great disservice to people who believe that he can provide that kind of leadership, and that is the concern that many of us have. And I told him, I said, look, you are not helping us by this iffy, maybe, iffy. People are looking at you and saying, is this guy really with us? Does he really believe in this thing that we are doing, or is it just about himself? And when he was reported to say, "Oh, the coalition is unstable," and others say, "Okay, come on, how can you be saying this? We know the challenge that we are facing. Many of us, I'm sure, as I speak to you, Anambra does not have an office. ADC, I don't think ADC has an office in Anambra. We have an election coming up in February in FCT. I don't know if Mr. Peter Obi had shown interest to say, how can we win this election in FCT? So these are some of the coalition, some of the concern that we have. I'm telling you today, within this party, if Mr. Peter Obi shows the kind of commitment to that, especially the younger element, many of us will naturally gravitate towards him because he speaks the language. Those of us who are members here who may be aligned to one aspirant or another, the language of is either this person or nothing. It's a language that supports Asiwaju, that supports APC. Because when you say is this person or nothing, not a single one of the aspirants, whether it's Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, whether it's Peter Obi, whether it's Rotimi Amechi, whether it's whoever else, can by themselves win the election. It is not possible. It is not possible. So, but when we begin to speak language of it's either this person or nothing, we are alienating people that should work together to deliver victory. Getting a ticket means nothing. It's winning the election that matters. So when you have alienated and featured the platform before the election and created axis of grievances that's almost irreconcilable, because every single one of the potential aspirants are eminently qualified and capable to lead the country. But when we continue to say it's either this person or nothing, we are saying that the other people are not good enough. And when they are human beings as well. Forget that they are politicians and they are lawyers and they are leaders and all. They are human beings. So when I feel that the reason I didn't get it is because the supporters of one of my colleagues pushed for it in a way that